He wasn't hunting storms. He wasn't predicting war. Yet night after night, in a quiet German town, a man watched the sun and found a clock hidden inside fire. Dessau, 1843. The kind of place where winter breath hangs in the air like smoke and the streets go still before dawn. In a small observatory, Heinrich Schwabe steadies his telescope with fingers stiff from cold. The sun is already climbing, bright enough to punish a careless glance, but he has his filters, his routine, his patience. He leans in slowly, like someone listening for a secret through a wall. And there it is again. A blemish, a dark fleck on the perfect face of a star. Most people would call it a flaw and move on. But Schwabe doesn't. He draws it, measures it, notes the date, the hour, the exact position. Then he does it again the next day. And the next. Weeks become months. Months become years. The pages of his journals thicken with tiny ink dots, little scars mapped with monk-like devotion. Here's the twist. Schwabe isn't even searching for sunspots. He's searching for a planet. A phantom world people believed might orbit closer to the sun than Mercury. A world you could only catch as it crossed the solar disk, like a pinhead's shadow. If it existed, it would appear and vanish quickly. So Schwabe watches the sun relentlessly, because missing one transit could mean missing the planet forever. But the planet never comes. Instead, the sun keeps changing. Some years, the solar face is crowded with spots, clusters, chains, bruises that bloom and drift like floating continents. Then, slowly, the surface clears. The sun looks calm again, clean, innocent. Schwabe should feel relief, but the calm doesn't last. The spots return as if the star is breathing, exhaling darkness, inhaling light. At first, it feels like chaos, like a messy notebook of meaningless specks. Then he notices something that makes his pencil pause midline. The rise, the fall, the rise again. Not random, not mood, a rhythm. 1 year, 2, 5, 8, 10. And then, like a door swinging open on a familiar hinge, the pattern repeats. An 11-year pulse. Think about what that means. The sun, this roaring furnace 100 times wider than Earth, has a cycle like a heartbeat, a hidden tempo in the flames. Schwabe realizes he hasn't just failed to find a planet, he's found something bigger than any planet. A law of nature written in freckles of shadow. In 1843, from Dessau, he publishes what he's seen. The sun's spots wax and wane in an approximately 11-year cycle. A quiet paper from a quiet observer, yet it reshapes how humanity understands its nearest star, and hints that even the brightest thing in our sky has phases, secrets, and seasons. And maybe that's the most human part of it. Sometimes you chase one miracle and miss it, only to discover you've been recording a deeper one all along. If this story made you feel that cosmic chill, the idea of a heartbeat inside the sun, help the channel grow. Like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment with what you think the sun is trying to tell us every 11 years.